The wrap-up-the-year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the wrap-up-the-year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Tree Country 1330 WTRE Sports. John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey here tonight. Morgan Schofield running the camera and the tech. And Gary, where are we at?
We're at the pit, Doc.
Pit.
Brownstown Central Braves hosting the Pirates here tonight. Brownstown Central, one of the better teams in 2A. They dropped down to 2A with their enrollment. I think last year might have been their first year in 2A. Anyway, yeah, Pirates have a formidable opponent in front of them tonight, Doc.
Very much so, and a coach's son and was coming into the season a Mr. Basketball candidate. That candidacy might have been thwarted by a sore ankle, had to miss several games, but Jack Benner, the man on the team.
Yep, I watched him play. They played Carmel earlier this week. It was on TV. I watched it, and he put on a showcase against the Carmel Greyhounds up there. So, yeah, the Pirates will have to know where he's at all times, and even then, I'm not sure they're going to be able to stop him.
Knowing where he is and doing something about it's two different things.
He is a Purdue signee. He'll be playing with the number one. Well, I guess they're number two now, aren't they, this week? But, yeah, he'll be playing with a very good Purdue squad next year and probably fit in very well.
All right, very good. So, well, there was no school in Greensburg today due to the weather. There was no school in Brownstown today due to the weather, but this isn't school. We got priorities. We're playing some basketball tonight.
We're playing basketball. You gotta know that. It's Indiana.
All right. Well, team's out on the floor warming up as we speak. Gary, it's part of our obligation, not necessarily what we want to do, but let's talk about the JV basketball game.
Yep, we'll do it. Actually, I don't think they played all that poorly tonight. They squared up against a Brownstown Central squad that was really good. Very, very good shooters. I'll try to get some stats when I go down to get the starting lineups, but they hit a basket load of three-pointers against the Pirates. Pirates trailed from the get-go, never really got into it as far as score-wise. They trailed only by 3 points after the first quarter, however, 19-16. But then Brownstown started to exert their will. 41-24 in favor of Brownstown at the half. It was 67-37 after three quarters. And when the final buzzer mercifully sounded, final score read 82-50 in favor of the Brownstown Braves. Pirates put three players in double digits. As I said, I don't think they played all that poorly, just could not stop the onslaught that was the Brownstown Central Braves. Leading the way for the Pirates in the JV contest, Andrew Bowman with 13 points, Jacoby Miller with 12, and Logan Simpson with 11. Those are the three in double digits. Next in line, Anthony Edwards with 6 points, Jonah Helmick with 4, and 2 points apiece for Carson Templeton and Ethan Smith. So again, 50 points for the Pirates, 82 put up by a JV squad here tonight. You don't see that very often, but Brownstown did it tonight on the strength of good three-point shooting. 82-50 the final. JV record moves to 3-8 on the year after that loss to open up this tonight's festivities.
And there you have it. Well, Brownstown, a very accomplished club, and these two coaches, Gary, between the two of them, they won a whole lot of ball games.
Yeah, they have.
So
900?
Yeah, something like that. In fact, they know each other. Coach Busick seems to know every coach in the state, so you coach long enough, you get to know all these guys.
Yeah, you do. They talked a long time pregame, and boy, a lot of basketball knowledge and wins between those two.
All right, Gary, tell us about the two coaches here.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit already here. Sean Busick, he's in his first year here at Greensburg, 9-5 in that halfway through this season almost. Overall, he's been a coach for 31 years. He's got 445 wins against 255 losses. That is Sean Busick. On the other side of the ledger, Dave Benter, 26 years as a head coach, all of them right here at Brownstown, and he has a very impressive record, 461 wins and only 166 losses. I can't do the math that quick, but that's probably over 70% win percentage there in his 26 years down here.
All right, very good. So, well, team's warming up on the floor as we speak. Gary, we'll take a couple minutes to recognize a few sponsors. We'll come back and talk with the Greensburg head coach, Sean Busick, when we come back right after this. 2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Byrite Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Byrite Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Byrite Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Speaking with Sean Busick, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. Coach, weather be darned, we're going to play some basketball tonight.
Well, I was a little concerned, but on the way up, we only had one bad patch, as you saw. I was on Highway 3, but the rest of the road was pretty good. So I thought the trip on 50 was great.
Brownstown Central, you really can't say enough good things about this ball club.
And they're amazing. They start at the top, great coach. They have great players. A lot of people think it's just Jack Benner, but it's a lot more than Jack Benner. They go 6'6", 6'6", 6'5", 6'5", and a really tough 6-foot point guard. Size, speed, shooting, they're great.
This community's really established excellence in all their sports, football, basketball, boys, girls. They've got it going on.
They really do. It's a great place, great arena. They're going to fill this place up tonight. It's actually pretty full for a JV game. I think it's going to be a really, really tough contest for us.
Very much so. So Jack Benner, obviously a Purdue recruit. Not enough good things you can say about him. How are you going to manage him defensively?
We're just going to try to slow him down. We're not going to stop him, but we're going to try to slow him down. I don't know if you can stop him. Bad night for Jack is 25 points. So if we could keep him to that 20 or less, I'd be feeling really good, but that's going to be really a task.
You're coming off your biggest offensive output of the year right here. Would you can't save some of that for tonight?
Well, I wish we could have about 30 or 40 of that for tonight because we might need all of them, but we'll see how it goes. It's a great opportunity for us to get ready for the state tournament because it's going to be a great atmosphere against a great team. Not many 3A teams as good as this team. These guys beat Scottsburg last year on the road by 25.
Yeah, Yeah, Scottsburg, a good ball club. And inquiring minds want to know, Coach, you guys sit here and talk and powwow before the ball games. What kind of things do you talk about?
Well, Dave and I used to coach AAU together back when our boys were in 4th, 5th grade. So we were catching up on our families, what's going to happen in our families, what's happening, things like that. And then just talking about our teams and how things are going. He's a great guy. He's been a friend and a guy that calls me, and I call him a lot just to talk basketball because, he's a guy I can ask a lot of good questions to, and he gives me great answers.
Okay, very good. Coach, we're looking for a good one tonight. This is a great facility, great ball club. Some closing thoughts?
Well, we're going to have to play our best game of the year to be competitive, and I say to be competitive. So hopefully we come out and do that tonight.
Coach, good luck to you and the Pirates here tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, those remarks by Sean Busick, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates here on the road. And Gary, sometimes you're favored, sometimes not so much, but we're here to play basketball. Throw it up in the air, see what happens.
That's right. I was down getting starting lineup, so I didn't hear it. Did he talk about Bradley Lutz?
No.
Bradley Lutz is not starting tonight, not feeling well. So
oh, my. That's just what we need to be down one starter.
Yeah, so.
Okay, well,
Reese Beaver will be starting in his stead.
All right, Reese has been playing well lately, but we'll certainly miss.
Here's theirs if you want it.
All right, we'll certainly miss Bradley Lutz. So.
Yep. We're down to 4.5 minutes here on the pregame warm-up clock. Pirates have reemerged from the locker room to finish up their pregame here. Again, JV squad getting off to a slow start here in the opening contest, dropping that to the Braves here earlier. It is frigid. It is cold outside, but nice and warm here in the gym. And, if you can't be here.
You know what? We'll be here for you. And we understand it's a little bit of a drive here. The roads were pretty sketchy this morning and sketchy in a few spots on the way over here. And realize not everybody can make it, but that's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
That's our job.
We'll bring it to you.
Morgan Schofield here also running all the tech for us. Gary, she says she feels pretty confident if one of us couldn't make it that she could step in and she could do the basketball play-by-play.
Yep.
She said, I've heard you guys enough. I could just wing it. I could get it done.
I believe she probably could.
All right. Well, Pirates out on the floor warming up. Again, JV contest. If you're just now joining us, JV dropped,
82 to 50, I think.
Yep, 82 to 50
yep.
to the Brownstown Central Braves. The records of these teams, Brownstown's 12-4, coming off a win, 1-point overtime win over Carmel. And Pirates split their 2 games last week, having lost to Batesville on Thursday night. That Batesville game was a 4-point loss, and turnaround had their biggest output of the season against South Dearborn, scoring 85 points in an 85-56 win over the Knights. We could use some of those points here tonight, Gary.
Well, you listen to the pregame there. Coach Busick and Coach Benter coaching together in AAU, so they have the connection. And with Stacy Meyer as the head coach, he and Dave played together at Hanover, so the connections continue between Greensburg and Brownstown here, even with a change of coaching staff.
Very good. So, well, a nice arena. If you've not been here to Brownstown Central, and probably a lot of you listening here have not, it's one of the bowl arenas. It kind of reminds me what kind of an Indian Creekish, maybe a little bigger. One of the smaller bowl arenas, and very well lighted and well attended here tonight. The Braves, they love their basketball team.
Yes, they do, and they have had a good basketball team here for several years now. Well, 26 years. We talked about Dave Benner as the coach. He's about well over 70% win rate at his tenure here. So, they've enjoyed a good run here, and place is nearly filled to capacity for tonight's frigid game outside here.
All right, of course, Pirates will be in their pirate blue. They're taking their final instructions from Coach Busick on the bench. The Braves, they'll come to the bench and be playing some basketball. It's January. It's cold. Can you really complain about cold in January, Gary?
I don't think so in Indiana. You can't, no.
I think it's not even allowed, so.
But it is cold, and that wind is whipping.
Yeah, other games canceled tonight. Is that right? North and South have canceled games tonight. Is that correct? Correct, Morgan?
That is correct. I should also feel like the audience should know that Gary has chosen a light windbreaker as his jacket for tonight. not a sturdy coat,
Yes.
as he complains about the cold.
But it is lined. It just doesn't cut down that wind that's blowing out there tonight. I'm telling you that.
Gary was scheduled to be the driver here tonight.
No.
I'm not going to say why. I'm not going to explain it. But long story short, my Ford Edge made it here tonight to Brownstown. We'll just put it that way. So I drove here, and I drove, to Shelbyville, or did you drive to Shelbyville?
Yeah, but
Connorsville.
Slacker's going to miss
Richmond.
3 more games here in a row.
Yeah.
4. I don't know what it is. All right, we're in the last 30 seconds here. Pre-game warm-up. What I like about this, Jim, well, there's several things, but there's lots of space outside the sidelines here.
There is. You're right.
You go to Lawrenceburg, and if you have to take the ball out in front of the stands there, your backside is right on the front row. Here you got, I'd say there's probably close to 10 feet outside of the inline and sidelines here on all sides.
Yeah, very much, yeah. That makes a big difference. So Pirates looking good in their pirate blue. They're going to dim the lights here. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a break ourselves. We're going to honor America. We'll come back with the starting lineups. Gary Bailey will be responsible for that. Stay tuned. It's Tree Country 1330 Sports.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
And back with you here at Brownstown Central. Gary Bailey, you got the starting lineups for us, buddy?
I got them, Doc.
Let's hear it.
All right, we'll start first with the hometown Brownstown Central Braves. At one guard, a 6'1 senior, number 10, Parker Heyman. At the second guard, a 6'6 senior, number 14, Jack Venter. At forward, a 6'5 junior, number 33, Chase Comer. And the other forward, a 6'5 senior, number 44, Adam Stahl. And at center, a 6'6 junior, number 34, Kobe Hall. And for your Greensburg Pirates, at one guard, a 6'2 senior, number 14, Drew Busick. At a forward, a 6'2 junior, number 20, Reese Beaver. Second guard, a 6'3 junior, number 22, Jack McKenzie. At forward, a 6'5 senior, number 24, Addison Barnes Pettit. And the second forward on the floor, a 6'3 senior, number 32, Justin Adkins. So, Doc, there you have it. And I want to give out a special shout out, Doc, to a dear friend of mine, Cheryl Smith, listening out in Pennsylvania to us tonight. Cheryl.
Well, there you go, Cheryl.
Great to hear from you.
Well, we're in play. Brownstown Central wins the tip, and they'll have the first possession here. Pirates in their familiar zone. They get it to Hall in the right wing. He out top to Benner. Kicks to the left wing, and Heyman fires a three. It's no good. Addison Barnes Pettit boards for the Pirates. Here comes Greensburg.
I'll tell you, the JV squad at Brownstown really moved the ball about as well as I've seen any team move it. So varsity probably has that same game plan here, Doc.
Yeah. So Greensburg with the basketball. Reese Beaver in the lineup. Again, Lutz not able to play tonight. They give it to Adkins. Oh, a backdoor cut there by McKenzie. Well done. McKenzie opens the scoring of the ball game with a back cut layup.
Very nicely done. Brownstown really has the Pirates outsized as far as height-wise. So Pirates very fortunate there to get a nice wide-open layup.
Get the ball to Coomer on the right wing. Now Heyman out top.
Moving
the ball well.
Yep.
And here's a three-pointer by Coomer from the right wing. No good. Addison Barnes Pettit, nice block out. Adkins boards it. McKenzie goes down court. He'll go up and no good. Gets his own rebound and clears out top here to Busick. Busick driving in. Kicks to the left wing to Beaver. Addison Barnes Pettit.
Busick coming off an 8 3-pointer game.
And Bender's tried to steal the basketball, knocked it off ABP. It'll be Brownstown basketball.
Yep, good heady play there by Benter to knock it off a Pirate and get the turnover.
So minute and a half into the ball game, Pirates lead 2-0. The Braves with the basketball, the Pirates with a 2-point lead.
Benter's holding his right hand wrist area after that fall to the floor.
Is that his shooting hand? It's got to be.
Yeah, I believe it is.
All right. Pirates in their zone. Looks almost lined up like a 2-1-2. And here, Benter, a three-pointer from the right angle. You ring it up.
Didn't hurt it too bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched him in warm-up, and I bet he shot 50 times. I saw him miss once.
So it's a 3-2 Brownstown Central lead. Pirates with the basketball. First quarter action here tonight. Again, Brownstown 12-4. Pirates 9-5 at this part of the season. Busick with the basketball. He's top of the key. Gives to Addison Barnes Pettit. Hands to Beaver. Back to Busick. I thought he should have taken that three, but he gives it up.
Got his man off his feet a little bit.
McKenzie left wing. Swings it to the right side to Busick. Now Adkins top of the key. Back to Busick on the right side. Benner coming out on him. Pirates being patient, moving the basketball. Good defense here from the Braves. Adkins swings it to Beaver. Now Busick out high. Dribbles up the right side and it goes out of bounds. It will be off Busick. Dribbled into traffic and lost the handle. It's out of bounds. A turnover, Greensburg. So 3-2 Brownstown. Braves with the basketball. First quarter action. I guess it'd be a good time to recognize our first quarter sponsor here tonight, Gary Bailey.
It might be.
I think we ought to do that. First quarter sponsor tonight, H&R Block. Tell you what, you're getting your W-2s. You take them to H&R Block, they'll do your taxes for you. And Pirates steal the basketball. McKenzie goes up the left side, a backwards layup, no good. Rebounded by Brownstown. The Pirates had what they wanted there, couldn't connect. And Benter, three-pointer, it is no good. Addison Barnes Pettit rebounded and was pulled from behind by Stahl. That was a nasty foul.
Clothesline from behind, if you will. And Addison Barnes Pettit on the ground.
Boy, that's one you could give a enhanced foul to for sure.
Man,
Addison Barnes Pettit had position on his man Stahl, and Stahl just pulled him hard to the floor.
Man, just hooked his arm around his neck and brought him right down.
And Addison's hurt. Yeah. He's going to limp off the floor.
So that'll be
the Pirates will be down 2 starters.
Well, here comes Lutz, but he's not feeling well, so we'll see how that goes. Barnes Pettit in obvious pain going to the bench.
Wow. The officials just coming for a towel. That's the kind of foul you could.
Wow, an ugly one. That
could be. That could have been a flagrant foul right there. That was a tough foul. So Pirates will have the basketball out of bounds. AVP on the bench. Lutz not 100%, but he's back he's in the ball game. Nice to be able to bring someone like Lutz off the bench.
So it's a 3-2 Brownstown lead. Pirates with the ball.
All right, Pirates. They give it to Beaver. He crosses half court. Gives to Lutz. Swings it to the right side to Busick. Good aggressive defense here from Brownstown. They like to trap. Adkins able to save a bad pass. Lutz in the paint, picks up his dribble.
He could have shot from there, I thought, as well, Doc.
McKenzie in the right corner. Boy, they like to double, and Pirates are going to throw it away. And Bender had a layup, but it was knocked away, but they'll get the cleanup basket there. That by number 34, Colby Hall. Hall the putback. So Brownstown, the 5-2 lead. Busick, a three-pointer. It's short. Rebound comes down to Coomer.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Brownstown gets the ball on the right baseline. That to Hall. Colby Hall was wider open than he knew. By the time he turned around, the Pirates fouled him as he went to the bucket.
Yeah, McKenzie will be whistled for the first Pirate foul.
He could have just sauntered in and laid it in, but he had his back to the bucket, didn't know he's wide open. But Colby Hall at the line. He's a 6-foot junior. And this free throw is short. We'll have one more. We're halfway through the first quarter. Brownstown Central by 3. Colby Hall for the Braves, one more free throw. This one's up. Swish. Hits the second of 2 free throws. It's a 6-2 Brownstown Central lead.
Got to get out of that corner quickly.
Pirates with the basketball. Brownstown wanting to trap every opportunity. McKenzie gets it left side. Busick will fire a 3 from there. It's no good. Rebound to Heyman. Racing down court of the Braves. Stops top of the key, swings it left side to Hall. And Benner swings it to the right corner to Heyman. Will fire a 3 from there. It's no good. Rebounds his own 3 off the floor. Pirates able to get a mishandle. And coming up the other way is McKenzie gets himself an easy layup on the left side.
Yep, McKenzie's got all 4 of the Pirate points, both of them on nice layups. Pirates trail 6-4.
And here's Hall, a 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Busick. Pirates race down. It's a 2-on-2. Oh, and there's a collision between Busick. I tell you what, that's a tough call. A collision between Busick and Benner, and they're going to give the call against Greensburg. That's a tough call. Coach Busick doesn't like it. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That's
Braves with the basketball. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. They get it in deep to Hall. Turns, shoots, misses.
God, how's that not
that's
a
the
foul?
same kid
Jiminy Christmas.
that injured AVP. Almost did the same thing here to Lutz. Lutz rebound.
Kid's like a bull in a china shop.
Yep. Yep. Talking about number 44, Adam Stahl, a 6'5 senior. And they get it to Lutz. He's cut off on the left block. Gives it to McKenzie out high. Now Busick back to Lutz. Pirates moving the basketball.
Low scoring game here. 2 minutes and a half to play here. 2.5.
McKenzie top of the key now gives to Beaver. He's right perimeter. Now Adkins out high with the basketball.
Pirates are used to these long possessions.
Busick a long 3.
In and out.
No. Busick's had some looks. Hasn't found the range yet. Brownstown by 2. They'll fire a 3. They'll hit a 3. That being Hall, Colby Hall. And Hall's got, 6 points in this quarter?
He does.
It's a 9-4 Brownstown Central lead. Lutz loses the handle in the left corner, but they're going to say it's off Brownstown.
Yep. Chase Cummer knocked that one out of bounds. Is it Cummer or Coomer?
Got to be Coomer. It's a double O.
All righty. Brownstown will make a couple of substitutions here on this dead ball. 1:52 to play. First quarter action. Benter will have a rest, and so will their enforcer, Stahl.
Yeah, on an ice hockey team, you know what his role would be. For sure.
Right. Lutz to bring it in bounds.
Busick has it on the inbound. Right corner, McKenzie fires a 3 from there. It is short. Rebound, Brownstown.
Pirates ice cold here from the field.
Wheeler had the rebound. He's in the ball game, having replaced Benter. And Wheeler shoots from the right side. What do we have here?
Timeout, Brownstown.
Boy,
before the shot.
Wheeler was shooting a three-pointer as they called timeout. Timeout, 1:37 to play in this first quarter. Brownstown leading the Pirates 9-4. We'll be back.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back with you here, Gary.
Hey, Pirates find themselves behind 9-4. We got 1:37 coming out of a Brownstown three-pointer, but right before that they called timeout. Benner back into the ball game.
So Braves with the basketball. Pirates in their zone defense. Wheeler from the left corner shoots. It's short. Rebound comes down to Busick.
I didn't tell you, Doc. 19 three-pointers for Brownstown in that JV game.
Wow. Adkins' right block goes up, and he's blocked from there. Ball out of bounds, and it will go to the Braves. Adkins got a good look there from the right block, but he was swarmed as soon as he went up for the shot.
Yeah, like I say, Brownstown is a lot bigger than the Pirates, and it showed on that shot. So 111. Sorry, Doc.
No, go ahead. Braves with the basketball here.
You know who they're looking for here.
Heyman gives it there to Hall, who spins around, gets under the bucket, and he'll be fouled, I think, by Adkins. Colby Hall back to the free throw line. He hit 1 out of 2 here moments ago.
I think it's going on Adkins, Doc. His first, team's second.
A minute left here in the H&R Block first quarter. Hall, a 6'6" junior, and his free throw is good. He'll have one more.
Pirates used to low-scoring ball games. They only average about 48 points a game. Second one up and good as well.
So it's an 11-4 Brownstown lead. Pirates have the ball. Minute left here in quarter number 1. Brownstown trying to trap as soon as the Pirates cross half court.
Sorry, Doc, if you're just joining us, Brownstown, top 5 2A team in the state. Got a Purdue commit on their team.
And Lutz will fire a 3 from the left side. We needed that.
Boom, that is a door flinger insurance three-pointer for Lutz. And it cuts the Brownstown lead to 4.
Heyman, right corner for Brownstown. His three-pointer's no good, but Lutz will be called for the foul. And they're going to give him 3 shots, to the dismay of the Pirate fans right in front. One of the Pirate coaches kicked out his foot, assistant coach kicked out his foot.
Yeah, that's the old.
Saying he did the old Reggie Miller trick.
The old Reggie Miller, kick the leg out and get knocked over.
So Heyman will have 3 from the freebie stripe. And his first one rattles home. It's Heyman's first point here tonight. Puts Brownstown up by 5. He's got 2 more free throws. Second free throw. Good. Swish.
And at this rate, Brownstown's going to go to the line nearly 30 times in this ball game if they continue at this rate. This will be the 7th attempt already here. That's something out of a zone defense.
Yep. And Heyman hits all 3 free throws, so I guess that was a proper foul.
Ball to lie. There you go. All right, we're 25 seconds to play. Pirates behind by 7. Football score, Doc.
It is 14-7 for Brownstown. McKenzie throws the ball out here. A ball's knocked away, and Brownstown will hold up. No, Heyman will go to the right side, pick up his dribble, get underneath to Hall. Hall spins, turns, shoots, and scores.
They're just bigger and stronger.
They take care of a Pirates miscue. A half-court shot. Oh, had a shot there at the buzzer. Beaver from half court. Nonetheless, after 1 quarter of play, Brownstown Central 16, Greensburg 7. We'll be back.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, we're back here at the pit. Brownstown Central Braves. They lead the Pirates 16-7 after one quarter of play. The Pirates will have the ball here to open up second half, and Addison Barnes-Pettit back in the game, Doc, but he is gingerly on that leg.
All right. And Benter back in the ball game here for Brownstown Central. Busick has the basketball. They give to Beaver. Now Busick again with the ball. He's right perimeter. Beaver top of the key. Brownstown looking to trap every opportunity they can, Gary, aren't they?
They are. They are. That should leave some men open if we can move the ball quick enough. There it is.
McKenzie dribbling right baseline, goes under the bucket, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Pirate Blue. Second quarter sponsor here tonight, Gary. The Decatur County Memorial Hospital. They're the quality care you want.
Close by.
Not close to here, but if you're in Greensburg, it's close by. Addison Barnes-Pettit trapped in the right corner. Outlets to McKenzie out high. Now Beaver from the right corner.
Tell you, Brownstown recovers very well on defense.
And they double team McKenzie and steal the ball as he tries to pass out of that double team. And here come the Braves. And Benter, a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound hits the floor. Who's got it? Pirates have it. Lutz dribbling down court, has to go up against Benter, and there'll be a foul, I think, on Benter. They're going to say on the floor?
Nope, 2 shots.
2 shots, okay.
Yep. See who the foul is on, Doc. Yeah, they're going to call it on Coomer. So Lutz will go to the line for a couple of Big Sky free throws.
Lutz is 74% free throw shooter this year and leaves that one short. Pirates trail by 9, still within the first minute of this second quarter. Lutz didn't start tonight. Had been a little under the weather, I guess. Misses both free throws.
Yep, so it'll remain a 16-7 Brownstown lead.
Benter with the basketball. And he'll fire a three from long range.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I am too.
That was out by the volleyball line.
Lutz rebounds for the Pirates. Beaver crosses half court for Greensburg with the basketball. Gives to Benter.
There it is.
I'm sorry. Lutz, right corner. His three-pointer is long, and Benter rebounds it from the weak side. And Brownstown moving the basketball. Coomer will fire a three from the top of the key. He nailed it. His first points tonight.
Yep,
6'5" junior.
His first point's a three-pointer. 19-7 Brownstown lead. Oh, that's an over and back.
Boy, as soon as Busick gets the basketball or McKenzie, they're double-teamed rapidly. And Busick drives to the bucket, and he's fouled. Going to say no shot, so the Pirates will take this out of bounds. 6:10 to play in the second quarter. Brownstown leading 19-7.
Wheeler whistled for that foul, his first.
Brownstown a couple subs.
Team second here in the second quarter.
They'll bring Hall and Heyman back in, a couple starters back in the lineup. Beaver swings the ball right side to McKenzie. McKenzie dribbles in the paint, stops, shoots over Benter, and he's fouled.
Yep, he's going to
It's not over Benter, but over Coomer.
He's going to earn himself a couple of Big Sky free throws with that move.
Jack McKenzie, his free throw percentage has been creeping up. Gary's up to 62% for the year.
All right. Foul on Coomer, his second of the game. It's the third team foul here in the second quarter against Brownstown.
And this free throw is a swish. By the way, thanks to Josh Lee for last week for filling in for Gary Bailey.
And he'll be doing it again for Dooley here in the next week.
And McKenzie hits twice.
Not tomorrow night's game. Yep, McKenzie with 2 free throws there. It's a 19-9 Brownstown lead.
Yeah, join us tomorrow night. We'll be at home tomorrow facing South Decatur Cougars. Benner gets in deep, ball knocked out of bounds, and it will, always going to say, 2 officials said it was knocked out of bounds.
Oh,
1 official
no.
called a foul on the Pirates. And they're going to call this one on Reese Beaver. Again, 2 officials clearly said it was just knocked out of bounds, but the foul trumps the rest of them. So Jack Benner at the free throw line.
So Beaver picks up his first foul.
Benner hits that first free throw. Pushes Brownstown up by 11, now make it 12. He hits both of those. Pirates with the basketball. Kind of a trapping defense here from Brownstown. Beaver has it. Back to Busick, drives in, and he's collision with a couple of defenders. They can take their choice of defenders to call this foul on, but Busick will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yep, he'll have 2 Big Sky free throws. Looks like it's going to be on Hall. Nope, Stahl. The enforcer picks up his 4th foul of the game, first one called.
And Busick's free throw is swish. Busick 81% for the year coming in from the line.
Sorry, Doc. 21-10, Brownstown lead.
And Busick hits both. Perfect free throws. So the Braves with the basketball. Benner swings it to Heyman here on the right side. Picks up his dribble. Gets it into Hall. Colby Hall shoots from about 10 feet and hits an easy one.
Yeah, that's too easy. Boy, he's, I don't know what he averages, but he's having a good ball game here tonight.
Yes, he is. And we'd love to tell you, Brownstown's one of the teams that does not post their stats on the common sites that we use, Gary. So Brownstown steals the basketball from the Pirates.
He
traveled, no call.
Holy cow.
Heyman traveled, no call. Brownstown keeps possession. Stahl. Now Heyman top of the key. And here's a 3-point tip by Brownstown, and it's no good. Lutz rebounds the miss, brings it himself down half court. Boy, Brownstown has their hands everywhere on the ball. And do they steal it? Nope, should be Pirate basketball, and it is. They challenge every pass.
Yeah, that's what I noticed at Carmel. They were just pesky all game long.
And they will dig it out if they want it. 23-11, Brownstown by a dozen.
Not quite halfway through this second quarter here at Brownstown.
Busick gets the inbounds pass. They'll double him. And this will be a foul against Brownstown.
Hey, Pirates are going to go to the line for the rest of this quarter. And that's 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
So Pendleton picks up his first foul.
So Busick back to the line for 2 Big Sky free throws. It's a lot of time that the Pirates will have double bonus here. Connects on the first one, does Busick.
And our senior point guard has 1 more free throw. And hits again. He's perfect 4 for 4 in this second quarter.
Timeout Pirates, full timeout, Doc.
23-13, Brownstown by 10. We'll be back.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, we're back here at Brownstown Central in the pit, where the hometown Braves are leading the Pirates 23-13, almost halfway through the second quarter here. Doc, I didn't talk about shooting. In that first quarter, the teams were as cold as it is outside. Brownstown was 4 out of 12, 33%. Pirates were 3 out of 11, 27%.
Boy, you could be 4 out of 12 and lead by 10 points. That's pretty good.
That's pretty well. They were at the line a lot.
Yeah. So Pirates in their zone defense. Brownstown with the 10-point lead and the basketball. They get it inside deep. Heyman dribbles in the paint, kicks it to the right corner. Now a three-pointer is up in the air. This one is good by Chance Coomer. Coomer, his second three-pointer of this quarter. Puts the Braves up by 13 points.
Braves showed good ball movement on that possession and got themselves a three-pointer for it.
Braves in a trapping zone. They get it to ABP. Now back out to Lutz.
Boy, that's a dangerous pass.
And Busick will fire a three-pointer and leave it short. It was a long three-pointer.
It was a long three.
They'll get the ball in there to Hall. Now right corner's Heyman. Bender dribbles in, kicks it out for another three from Coomer, no good. And on the rebound, ABP said, "That's mine."
Nicely done there by ABP to fight for that rebound, and he knows he's going to have to fight for it or he's going to get dragged to the ground. So ABP will go to the line for a couple of Big Sky free throws. He's yet to score tonight. He spent a lot of that first quarter. If you're just joining us, he went down hard on a rebound and left the game for an extended period there.
He was pulled down hard on the rebound from behind. Anyway, ABP 87% from the free throw line this year. Looking for his first point here tonight. We're past the halfway point of the second quarter. Swish on the free throw. That's how you do it, right there.
That is how you do it.
Boy, almost all the points this quarter, most of them have been from the free throw line.
They all have been for the Pirates this quarter. Pirates have scored 7, all of them from the line.
And going to leave that one short, so Addison hits 1 out of 2. 12-point lead for Brownstown. Braves with the basketball. Heyman out high with the basketball. Knocked away there by Beaver. Heyman gets it back. And to get inside to Benner, he'll dump it underneath to his teammate Kobe Hall and lays it in. Benner very unselfish.
Yep.
Gets it to Hall. Hall's racking up all the points.
He sure is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 points already.
It's another
He's
football
got half
score.
of their points. And the Pirates turn it over again. That's been a bugaboo all year long, the turnovers. Nice
the
play by
Pirates
Beaver.
knock it away. Point blank, and McKenzie will go up the right side and lay it in and score. Jack McKenzie on the bucket. McKenzie has 8 points here tonight.
And he's got 3 layups for 6 points and 2 at the stripe.
So Benner dumps it underneath there. Nice look by Benner to find Hall wide open under the bucket. It's a 1-3-1 trapping zone, and they steal it. Heyman dribbles down court, goes to the right side. They're going to say Beaver fouled him. I thought it looked pretty clean from here, but the official was much closer. So Heyman to the free throw line.
Beaver picks up his second foul, Doc.
Coach Busick with his hands behind his head saying, "I don't think so." The official just looking at him. Not going to change anything, is he?
He is not.
Heyman's hit all 3 of his first quarter free throws and hits this one. Lutz back on the bench. Looks like he's just not feeling well, Gary. Heyman's finally misses one. Pirates rebound the miss. It's a 31-16 lead for Brownstown Central. 15 points, 1-3-1 trapping zone for the Braves.
Pirates in trouble, in danger of getting doubled up here if they're not careful.
Busick gives to Beaver, lobs it to the left corner to McKenzie, fires a quick 3 from there. No good. Rebound weak side to Brownstown. So Heyman shoots from the right side, a long 2, swish. Heyman his first field goal to go along with his 4 free throws. 33-16, Brownstown.
Boom, boom. Oh,
Addison Barnes-Pettit dribbles in from the left corner and shoots.
He's got a great looking shot, mid-range jumper, goes down for ABP.
Yep. And Heyman from the left corner, three-pointer. It's good. And ABP, when you saw him run down court, Gary, he's still limping.
Brownstown has a lot of weapons.
Busick Out high, they're going to double team him.
Kind of reminds me of a team we had a few years back.
Yeah. And McKenzie gets a pass, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. Jack active on the glass. And Jack's got 10 points here in this first quarter, or first half. Brownstown with the basketball, leading by 16 points. Heyman gets it in the right corner, picks up his dribble. Brownstown now being patient with the basketball. Minute 7 to play. Oh, Benner, a long three, no good. You'll give him that, like you say, Gary.
Yep. Heyman with a long three. Dang, he's heating up. 9 points here in about the last 2 minutes for Heyman.
Brownstown's nearly doubled up the Pirates here. 47 seconds to play in the half. Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. And
whoops.
Adkins gets the ball in the left corner, tried to swing it to the right corner and swing it a little too wide.
Again, been the problem all year for the Pirates. Number 10 turnover already here in the ball game.
41 seconds to play in the half. Braves with the basketball. Benter will foul.
Busick will foul Benter.
Busick will foul Benter.
That's his second foul for Drew.
Only the third foul on the Pirates for this quarter. Brownstown will inbound the basketball. Heyman has it deep in the backcourt. 36 seconds to play. Brownstown kind of in the driver's seat here, leading by 19 points in this first half. Ball picks up his dribble, gives to Heyman.
Pirates, there's a little trap going.
And Benter, they're going to say he's hit from behind from Atkins. And
no foul called?
They're going to say he went out of bounds. He got the ball. There's contact between he and Adkins, his defender. Goes out of bounds. And tell you what, it's the Star here on his home court. They got to call a foul against Adkins. The officials are talking it over. This never, ever, ever goes well for the Pirates.
Oh.
Now there's no foul called, but they're going to give the ball here to Brownstown. I'm not sure how that worked out.
All right.
Well, we're at home for Brownstown. And now Coach Benter wants a discussion with the official. Wants to know why there wasn't a foul. It's probably what he's talking about. He doesn't like the explanation. So both coaches are dissatisfied, so it's probably a good call.
It was a bad call. He definitely got bulldozed over.
All right, so Heyman has the basketball. 17 seconds to play in the half. Pirates trail by 19 points. Heyman picks up his dribble, gives to Colby Hall. Now Benter with the basketball. Jack, a step back three from top of the key. It's no good. McKenzie rebounds the miss, and there's the horn. That's it. We'll go to halftime with Brownstown leading 39-20 over the Greensburg Pirates. Pirates have some making up to do. We'll be back for the halftime segment right after this.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
And it's halftime here at Brownstown Central. And Brownstown Central Braves hometown living it up here, leading the Pirates 39-20 here at home on a cold January frosty night. Frosty for the Pirates too, ain't it, Gary?
Oh, it is. Yeah, they picked it up a little bit in that second quarter shooting-wise, but still for the game here, only 33% at the half, 6 out of 18 from the field. Brownstown really picked it up. They're up to 46% now on 12 out of 26. So, yep, stats don't lie. Ready to go into it?
Yep.
All right, we'll do it. It is 39-20. Brownstown leading here, the Pirates at the halftime intermission. We went through the shooting already. 8 out of 14 in that second quarter for Brownstown. They were 4 out of 12 in the first quarter. Again, 12 out of 26, 46%. Pirates, 3 out of 11, and then 3 out of 7, 6 out of 18 for that 33%. Fouls, got a couple of players, 2 players for the Pirates, and with 2, Busick with 2 and Beaver with 2. They're the only ones with more than 1 foul for the Pirates. Over on the Brownstown side, Coomer is the only Brave with more than 1 foul. He's got 2. Individual scoring, we'll start on the Brownstown side. Colby Hall, I don't know what he averages, but he's having a ball game tonight. He's got 16 first half points here to pace all players in this ball game. Next in line, Parker Heyman. He scored 9 of his 12 here in the second quarter. He's the other Brave in double digits. Chase Coomer is next in line with 5, and the leading scorer, Benter, he's only got 5, but he's got several assists to go along with those 5 points. On the Greensburg side, 1 player in double digits. That's Jack McKenzie. He's having a good ball game from inside. I think all of his baskets have been layups, and then he's got 2 free throws. He's got 4 2-point baskets and 2 Big Sky free throws for his 10 points. The only Pirate in double digits. Drew Busick with 4, and Bradley Lutz and Addison Barnes-Pettit each with 3 points for the Pirates. So there you have it, 39-20, Brownstown on top here at the halftime intermission at the Pit in Brownstown, Indiana.
Yes, we are. And Brownstown Central, the big lead here, 39-20 here at halftime. Halftime sponsored by Stone's Farm Service.
Yeah, you know, you come in here and you hold their leading scorer, Mr. Basketball candidate, Purdue signee. You hold him to 5 first half points, and you still trail by 19. You got to be scratching your head.
What are you going to do?
They got a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons.
And Benner, tell you what, he was good. He was plenty happy just sharing the ball in that first half. He could find the open man repeatedly. Well,
he's fighting an injury, Doc. I'm not so sure. I wouldn't sit him quite a bit here in the second half.
I think he should sit.
Because they got beat by Linton Stockton last year, Brownstown. Ended their postseason run, and Linton Stockton is good again, so they're going to have Jack Benner for that ball game. But we'll see how it plays out here.
All right.
I don't have 461 wins under my belt, so.
Exactly. Well, Gary, I tell you, the JV contest, what happened there in the preliminary?
Yeah, it was fairly ugly, to be honest with you. The JV Pirates, first quarter was not terrible. They only trailed by 3, 19-16 after the first quarter, but then Brownstown started to slowly pull away. They led, Brownstown led 41-24 at the half. They had stretched it to 30-point lead at the end of 3, 67-37. And at the final buzzer, 82 points for Brownstown. You don't see that much in a JV contest. 82-50 was the final. Brownstown hit 19 three-pointers in that JV contest to pace that 82 points and get the victory. With the loss, Pirates moved to 3-8. Leading the way for Greensburg, Andrew Bowman. He had 13 points. Whoa. Jacoby Miller was next in line with 12. Wonder if that's on purpose. Logan Simpson, we're losing the lights on and off, but they're back now. Logan Simpson next in line with 11, so the Pirates put 3 JV players in double digits, 13, 12, and 11, pretty balanced there. Anthony Edwards next in line with 6 points. Jonah Helmick with 4, and 2 points apiece for Carson Templeton and Ethan Smith to round out that scoring. So again, 82-50. Pirate JV falls short in that opening contest. and their record moves to 3-8 with that loss.
There you have it. Stone's Farm Service halftime. And it was one of those games we were told, Gary, you had to buy a ticket, or they weren't going to let you in advance from Greensburg. They weren't going to let you in the door. You just couldn't show up and get a ticket. And I think they were right.
Yep, it's pretty full in here. It seats a little over 2,600, and I would say there's pretty close to 2,600 in here. Pirates got allotted, I think, 200 tickets, and I don't know, there might be 150 Pirates here. I don't know. Pirate fans, I should say. Maybe.
Very
Not
good.
a bad, a smattering of fans, but boy, on a cold, yucky, snowy, windy winter
Dark,
night. Yep.
Dark, wet,
long drive.
cold.
They've done a nice job.
January.
I commend the Pirate fans for making the trek. But
Yep.
if you couldn't make it,
You couldn't be here.
we'll be here for you. And
That's
we
our
are.
motto.
Yep.
Also here, Morgan Schofield. She's running the camera and the tech. She's a good backseat driver, I'll tell you that.
Do you have a remote start on your car? Yeah, it's called Morgan. She gets to run
Morgan
out.
Schofield's my remote start. We're going to send her out right as we're wrapping up the stats, and she's going to start my car.
I think it's cute that they think I'll do that.
Okay. No, I don't. I should have a remote start. But, I park in the garage at home, and I literally park. My car door slams into my office door as I open up. You couldn't park any closer to where you work than what I do. So, anyway.
I just choose
But it would
to
sure
sprint
be
in.
nice to have a.
You do what?
I sprint into the house.
Sprint in.
Yeah, you're smart. Do you park in the garage or probably out in the driveway?
We park in the driveway.
Okay. You say we?
My whole family does.
Oh, what's in the garage?
It's our workspace.
Oh, for God's sakes.
We
Okay.
have a lot of booths at Pickers Paradise. There's a free plug. Pickers Paradise, Greensburg.
I love that place.
All right.
Doc, you ever go in there?
I haven't been in there. Not lately, but I've been
I
in
haven't
there.
been in there lately either. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. What are the hours tomorrow? The free ad here.
Hours Monday through Saturday
Just
are
tomorrow.
10 to 6.
10 to 6. I think I'll get up there tomorrow and
Sundays
look
are
around.
noon to 5.
It's probably full of all kinds of stuff we don't have any use for. But it's fun stuff. It's fun to look around. We'll tell you what, we'll take a minute here ourselves. Teams back on the court warming up. Halftime here. And it's a 39-20 lead here by Brownstown over our Pirates. We'll be back for the second half. Don't go away. 2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buyride Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buyride Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buyride Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
And we're back here ready to start the second half. Gary, what do we got?
Well, it's a 39-20 Brownstown lead, and they'll get an opportunity right off the bat to extend that lead as they have the ball here to open up the second half.
So
Doc, take it away.
All right, they'll inbound it to their point guard, Heyman. Heyman had a good first half with his 12 points. And Brownstown moving the ball very well. The JV team also moved the ball very well. They'll find a three-pointer from the left corner, and they will hit it to open this third quarter. Chance Coomer.
That's his third three-pointer in the ball game, and the Braves lead 42-20.
So Pirate basketball. We're in Pirate blue tonight. Adkins swings it in the right corner there to McKenzie. It looks like Brownstown Central, they're in a man-to-man right now.
They are.
ABP on the right perimeter with the basketball, gives to Adkins. Now Beaver out high with the basketball, swings it over here to Busick. He's left perimeter. Pirates kind of having trouble getting out of their own way. Bunching up their spacing here.
That and the elbows from Brownstown.
Okay.
Man, you go through a screen, you're going to get yourself elbowed like
They
crazy.
get it to Adkins underneath. He goes up for a shot, loses the handle, out of bounds. It should be Brownstown basketball, and it is. They got under the bucket and just lost the handle as he went up, Gary.
That he did. Goes out of bounds, and Brownstown, quick three-pointer on the way.
This time no good by Chance Coomer.
And knocked out of bounds by Stahl. It'll be Pirate ball. 42-20, Brownstown all over the Pirates here.
Third quarter sponsor tonight is Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash. Tell you what, I could use their services, could I not?
I bet half the cars in town are more good.
Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash, our third quarter sponsor. Pirates, boy, they're double teaming every chance they get. Double teaming Jack McKenzie and Busick. There they steal the ball. Heyman, a three-pointer from the left corner. Brownstown ringing him up. He's got 15 points. And Brownstown leading by 25 points here. Early third quarter action. Oh, they find Adkins wide open underneath, and he gets himself a layup.
Great assist there by ABP to see Adkins wide open under the basket.
So Brownstown with the basketball. Three-pointer from the right side. This one's long and is rebounded. Beaver will come down with the basket, and he'll lose the handle. And they're going to say it's off Brownstown. He'll stay with the Pirates here.
So McKenzie will be the trigger man right under the Pirate basket. Calls out the play.
McKenzie looking. Boy, just barely beats the clock there. He gets it inbounds to Adkins. Now Busick with the basketball. They collapse quickly on the McKenzie. Beaver gets the basketball, dribbles in, and he finds Adkins underneath. Good assist by Beaver to find Adkins. Justin Adkins with a couple third quarter buckets. Credit his teammates.
Yeah, if they're going to double team the ball, that means somebody's open, and the Pirates found them on their first two possessions here.
45-24, Brownstown by 21 points. And
Turnover.
Brownstown, they tried to feed it deep underneath to Colby Hall. He lost the handle.
Just the third turnover I have for Brownstown in the ball game. The Pirates right now with 12.
5.5 to play here in the third quarter. Drew Busick, the Pirate point guard, brings it over half court. Gets it out high. Swings hitter McKenzie dribbles in traffic, goes up, and what happened here? They're going to say a jump ball is sworn by Chance Coomer. Had two hands on the ball as McKenzie goes up. And on the hill, the Pirates get the ball on the alternate possession. Busick inbounds here to Beaver, swings to Adkins. Beaver gets it in, dribbles in the paint, kicks it out outside to Busick, fires a three.
Boom,
Finally
baby.
got us one. Drew Busick.
Yep, that's a door flinger insurance three-pointer for Busick, and it cuts the lead to 45-27.
We're on a roll now. Heyman. Left side, and Benter will fire a three, and he will hit that three. Jack Benner.
That's their third three of the quarter already.
And Pirates, this will be a held ball. They had Drew Busick tied up there with Colby Hall.
That'll go over to Brownstown on the possession arrow. 48-27, Brownstown lead.
So turnover Greensburg.
4:39 in this third quarter to play.
Get a little moisture off the floor, and Brownstown will inbound the basketball. Coomer will be the inbounder. And they get it to Heyman. He'll cross half court, gives to Benner, gives to Coomer. He's out top of the key. They get in deep to Hall, will dribble in and shoot a little 11-footer from left angle. Count it.
Man.
He's having himself a basketball game.
They are red hot this quarter right now. They are 4 out of 6 as Brownstown.
He's got 18 points. Hall does himself. McKenzie with the ball. Swings it over here to Busick.
Pirates a little slow on movement right now.
Addison Barnes-Pettit, three-pointer left side, rims out. Rebound Hall for Brownstown. Gives it up to Benner. Lobs it down the court. They get it quickly. Left block to Hall. Turns, little baby hook and scores. Hall already with 20 points.
Yeah, I'd love to see what he does average a game.
Busick here gives to McKenzie, way short on his three-pointer.
Way short.
And Brownstown on the rebound. Heyman lobs it to the left corner. Benter will fire a three from there, and took a lap and came out.
How is that not a foul?
Oh, they're going to say it's Brownstown basketball.
Stahl was all over him. Man, that kid is like a bull in a china shop. I said it before.
Yep, he's a ruffian.
Look at that on film and tell me that's not a foul.
Heyman will inbound for the Braves. Does outside to Benter, will shoot from the right side. His three-pointer's way short. Busick dribbling down court, spins, goes to the bucket, and leaves it short. Went to the far side and couldn't complete the layup. So Brownstown basketball. Benter dribbling in, kicks to the right corner to Heyman, fires a three, hits it.
Christmas. God, I've never seen teams hit the three-pointers like they do against the Pirates.
55-27, Brownstown. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Busick fakes a three, kicks it left corner to Addison Barnes-Pettit, dribbles in a step, shoots, misses, rebound to Benter. They get it in deep to Hall, right block goes under the bucket, tries to kick to the right corner, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Pirate basketball.
Yep, fourth turnover of the ball game. It's 55-27, Pirates trail. Boy, 4 substitutions now for Brownstown. I think it's a good idea. Like I say, they're going to have a tough way to go in the postseason with Linton Stockton. That's who put them out last year.
Yep, 55-27 Brownstown lead, and they substitute everybody. Everybody. Pirates with the basketball. And I tell you what, don't think it's going to be easy because their JV team I thought was outstanding.
Yes, they were. So Beaver will trigger it in right in front of the Pirate bench. ABP is going to get a breather. Bowman in for him. Andrew Bowman into the ballgame for the Pirates.
Busick swings it right corner. There to Adkins. Top of the key is Busick. Three-pointer from there. Off the back of the rim. No. Tipped up. And Adkins tracks down the rebound in the left corner. Knocks it off his defender. It'll stay with the Pirates.
Pirates hit their first 3 shots of the quarter, and now they've missed their last 5 offerings.
So complete substitutions for Brownstown. Pirates have 4 of their starters in.
3 men out there. Somebody's open. Find them.
Pirates with the basketball. Bowman gets to Busick, top of the key, dribbles in, kicks left corner there to Beaver. And from the free throw line, Adkins hits one. Justin Adkins, 6 points all in this third quarter.
It's 55-29, Brownstown lead.
Now Heyman back in the ball game. He's the point guard, the starting point guard. I think he's the only starter on the floor for Brownstown right now. Heyman will fire a three, and he'll ring it up. Man. 8 points in this quarter, 20 overall. They have both Heyman and Hall have 20 points each for Brownstown. Adkins gets it to the right block, lobs it in there to Bowman, and he's fouled immediately.
No, it's a turnover.
Oh.
They said Adkins was on the baseline.
So Beaver will take a seat in the Pirate lineup. Lutz back in the ball game for the Pirates.
It's a 58-29 Brownstown lead here. We got 1:21 to play, third quarter action. So he puts Benter back into the ball game.
Yeah. And here will be a foul on Adkins.
Yep, just a second one on Adkins, I think.
Third quarter sponsored by Kennelly and Daughters. You know your car needs that wash. You know it. Look at it. It's disgusting. Get it done. Is that a good ad? I'd be a good ad man, wouldn't I?
yes, you would, yes.
Okay. So Brownstown will inbound the basketball. Benner swings it right side over here to Gwynn. Three-pointer from the right side. Why not?
Everybody's going to hit him.
Number 32, Lane Pendleton from the JV squad hits a three. 61-29. Brownstown Central has more than doubled up the Pirates. Lutz Swings it to the perimeter, out high. Busick with the basketball. Back to Lutz. Will fire a three. Yes, sir.
That's the Door Flinger Insurance three-pointer for Lutz. He has 6 points. And it's a 61-32 Brownstown lead.
Braves with the basketball. They'll swing it to the left side. A little floater from the left baseline is no good. They'll outlet it to Benner. He'll fire a three, and why not ring it up? Puts him in double figures. Jack Benner now with 11. 64-32 Brownstown. Lutz outlets to McKenzie. A little too hot to handle. Goes out of bounds. Turnover Greensburg.
Yep, that's number 15, and we're still in the third quarter here for the Pirates.
So Brownstown should have the last shot of this third quarter. They lead by 32 points. They'll get it to the right corner. They'll swing it to the left corner to Wheeler, and Gwynn will fire a three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound. They'll have one more shot, and they'll get it to Bender. Will shoot from the left baseline and score at the buzzer. That's how you do it. That's pretty easy stuff. After 3 quarters of play, Brownstown Central 66 and the Greensburg Pirates 32. We'll be back.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
J.C. Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. J.C. Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, J.C. Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. J.C. Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, we're back here at the pit in Brownstown where the hometown Braves are having their way, you might say, with the Pirates here tonight. 66-32 after 3 quarters of play here at Brownstown.
Yep, Brownstown, a good basketball team. I'll tell you what, they'll be a threat to win that 2A title. With a team like this team kind of reminds me of the Pirates back in 2013, 2014, just a quality ball team.
They got a lot of weapons.
Yep, all up and down the lineup. So
good defensively, good offensively, smart basketball IQ.
Well coached.
Looks like he's got all his starters back in, Doc. Well, you're only up by 34 points, so why not?
Okay, so Greensburg has the advantage, though, because they have the first possession. McKenzie dribbles up the left side, picks up his dribble. He's double-teamed. Outlets to Lutz out high. He'll dribble into the paint. Puts it up, has it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates. Napoleon State Bank, our fourth quarter sponsor. Two locations in Greensburg. One in Westport. One in Napoleon and several others. Oh, a nice play to get it inside deep there to they lob it inside there to McKenzie, and McKenzie gives himself a layup on the inbounds play.
Yep, he had 10 first half points. He's now got 2 here in the second half.
And there from the right side, they got Stahl. Stahl gets his first points tonight.
He's not in there to score.
No.
We know what he's in there for.
Yep. Like I say, in ice hockey, he would be the enforcer. Greensburg basketball, we got Carson Miller in the ball game.
Oh, and he's
for the first time, and lobs it over here to Lutz, and a little too wide, goes out of bounds. Pirate turnover. 68-34 Brownstown still has the Pirates doubled up on the scoreboard. Heyman will cross half court, lobs it down court to Coomer. Stahl gives it to Heyman. Benter just wide of the left block, gets himself in the paint, turns, shoots, and scores, and steps on Jack McKenzie in the process. Hey, take that, Jack. Benter, a pretty good ball player. Is that an understatement, Gary?
No, that is a correct statement.
Pirate with the basketball. They trail by 36 points. McKenzie goes up the left side of the paint. He's fouled on the floor. First foul for either team in this fourth quarter.
So we got 5 subs now coming in for Brownstown, Doc.
So be with us tomorrow night. We'll have Pirates will be at home against the South Decatur Cougars. South playing some good basketball. Gary, all 6 of Greensburg's ball teams, North-South, Greensburg boys and girls, all have winning records.
That's impressive. Good season by 1 and all.
No thanks to Brownstown Central, though. They lead the Pirates here 70-34.
And we have a running clock now and another turnover for the Pirates.
Oh, that's right. I didn't catch that, Gary.
I need to put that on a loop, I think.
Yeah.
Another Pirate turnover.
Okay. So Brownstown has substituted everybody. All reserves on the floor right now. Gwen,
The
top
old
of the
set
key,
shot, good
hits
for
a
three.
three-pointer. Gwen, a 5'8" senior, gets his triple. Pirate basketball. Busick dribbles up the right side of the lane, and he'll be fouled. I think they're going to get number 23, Hutchison.
I believe you are correct, sir. It is his first, team's first here of the fourth quarter. No, second foul of the fourth quarter for the Braves. Busick will inbound under his own basket.
Pirates will square out around the paint. They'll inbound there to McKenzie. He'll spin. He's double teamed. Spins back the other way. Layup is short. Looking to the ref for a foul. No call. Brownstown Central races down court. Another three-pointer in the air. This one's short. That one missed was by Covert from the JV team. Pirates have the basketball. Adkins on the perimeter. Gives to Busick. McKenzie dribbling in the paints. Picks up his dribble to Busick now. Busick dribbles in. Left-handed layup, and it won't go. Rebound tracked down by the Braves. And getting himself a layup and leaving it short, but being fouled is Brownstown Central's, is that number 23? It is. Hutchison, 6-foot junior, will go to the line for 2 shots. And Adkins nailed for the personal foul. Hutchison's nails free throw number 1.
It's a 74-34 Brownstown lead. Andrew Bowman into the ball game. Who else came in? Jacoby Miller also came in there.
And leaves the second free throw short.
It'll be Pirate basketball. They trail by, what is that, Doc? 40 points?
That's 40, yeah. Good math, Gary. 74-34.
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Okay. So Brownstown has full subs all over. Pirates does have Busick and Lutz in. Who's on the floor for the Pirates, Gary?
Well, it's Lutz, Busick, Carson Miller, Jacoby Miller, and Andrew Bowman. Pirates shoot, miss, Brownstown rebound.
Lutz kind of elbowed his way into the paint. No call, and missed it's the shot. Three-pointer from the left side. Why not? Pearson Walker gets into the game, gets in the scorebook with a three-pointer. And it's a 77-34 lead. I'm going to need my calculator to figure this all out, Gary. It's a 43-point lead for the Braves. Busick picks up his dribble. Double teamed, and I think he'll be fouled. He will be.
That'll be the third team foul, so Pirates still not on the line, but they will maintain possession here. Lutz will come out of the ball game. Beaver will replace him. And 2 more subs for Brownstown. How many people they have on the bench down there, Doc?
A bunch. Now about a minute left. We'll send Morgan out to start her car and get it warm.
There you go.
Make sure you turn on our front seat warmers, Morgan.
On high, please.
Back seats don't have any, but it's the way it goes. Carson Miller in the paint, goes up, he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line for a couple.
Yep, he'll go to the line for 2 Big Sky free throws.
This will be Carson Miller's first varsity free throws. Averages half point a game.
And here comes Jonah Helmick into the game for the Pirates.
And Miller's free throw, got it. He's 100% for the season.
Carson Templeton also into the ball game. He'll replace Busick.
2:41 to play in this Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Carson Miller misses the second, so now he's 50% for the season. 77-35, Brownstown Central. Gwynn with the basketball. This kid can hit threes off the JV, although he leaves that short. Bowman rebounds for the Pirates. Gives to Beaver. Pirate fans are calling for him to shoot it, Gary. Why not, huh?
Why not?
Just crank it up. Beaver kind of loses the handle. Pirates Bowman able to save it. And a backdoor cut there by, nicely done there by Jacoby Miller.
This is just a quick substitution timeout, Doc. Jonah Helmick will come into the ball game for the Pirates.
So Miller's got 2 points. .205 to play. Brownstown Central by 40. You heard me right. Gwynn has it on the perimeter. Three-pointer from the top of the key is no good. Ball hits the floor, and Brownstown Central rebounds the miss. Stolen away there by Beaver. Will he have a layup? He'll go up, and he tried to dunk it. That was a kind of a...
what are you going to give?
Is it a dunk? Is it? Well, it's 2 points.
It is 2 points. It does go in.
That was a feeble high school dunk, but it's 2 points.
It's nice, though.
Okay. Pirates rebound the Brownstown Central miss. Carson Templeton with the ball. Gives to Beaver. Lobs it inside deep to Jonah Helmick. Double teamed there. Outlets to Beaver on the perimeter. Dribbles in. Dumps it underneath to Bowman. Shoots. Bowman scores. Yes, he does. Andrew Bowman.
His first basket.
77-41. Brownstown in the lead. Just over a minute to play. Braves with the basketball. Pirates have substituted. Only Beaver is the only starter on the floor. He started this game in place of Lutz, who was sick. 48 seconds to play in the ball game. Substitutions on the floor for Brownstown. Three-pointer on the way for Brownstown. It's short. Helmuck rebounds it for the Pirates. Gives to Beaver. Crosses half court. And Jacoby, nice stutter step, goes up and misses the layup. Did everything but finish.
You're right. He had a nice little stutter step to get himself a lane to the basket, but couldn't finish.
So 20 seconds to play. Brownstown likely will maybe just dribble this out. And they will. Carter Covert dribbling it out. Applause, a well-deserved applause for the Brownstown Central fans. Brownstown Central, a commanding win here. 77-41 over the Pirates. 2 seconds to play, and that's it. Pirates fall short in this one. A really, really good Brownstown Central ball club. The final score here tonight, the Brownstown Central Braves 77, the Greensburg Pirates 41. Well, we'll step away for a few minutes. Gary will have the stats. We'll have a brief word with the coach before he gets on the road, and we'll leave it like that. Be right back.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buyride Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buyride Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buyride Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, it's the final here. We're at Brownstown Central, where the Brownstown Central Braves top the Pirates 77-41 in this basketball game. And that's it. The Pirates fall to 9-6 on the year. Brownstown Central advances to 13-4. Brownstown ranked number 4 in the 2A, and I'd be hard-pressed to see there's going to be 3 other teams better than this in 2A, Gary.
Yep, they are going to make a deep run. I predict it right now.
All right, very good. Well, Gary Bailey's our master statistician. Gary, tell us about the numbers. Do they lie?
They do not lie. Yep, 77-41 the final here at the pit. Brownstown Central gets the victory over the Pirates pretty easily. Let's be honest, from the get-go, they led this thing and never really looked back. Shooting-wise, 51 shots thrown up at the basket by Brownstown. They connected on 26 of those for 51%. Pirates, 15 out of 37 for 41%. Turnovers, 5 for Brownstown. I've got the Pirates for 17 turnovers in this ball game, and I may have missed a couple. Who knows? But anyway, that's what you have. 77 points for Brownstown, came on 11 two-point baskets. They had 15 baskets from beyond the arc, and they were 10 out of 13 from the stripe for 77%. Pirates, 41 points, came on 12 two-point baskets. They had 3 Dorflinger Insurance three-pointers, and they were 8 out of 12 from the stripe for 67%. There you have it. Let's go into individual scoring. Brownstown puts 3 players in double digits, 2 of them 20 points or better. Leading the way, Parker Heyman. He had 12 points at the half. He scores 9 in the second half. He leads all scorers tonight with 21 points. Just 1 point behind him, Colby Hall has 20 points in the ball game, and 15 points for Jack Benner. Those are the 3 scorers for Brownstown in double digits. They almost put 4. Chance Coomer had 9 points. 3 points apiece. 3 players have 3 points. Caden Gwynn, Pearson Wheeler, and Lane Pendleton, each with 3. 2 points in the books for the enforcer, Adam Stahl, and 1 free throw for Gregory Hutchinson for his 1 point. On the Pirates side of the ledger, just 1 player in double digits tonight, that being Jack McKenzie. He led the Pirates with 12 points. Next in line, 7 points for Drew Busick. A couple players with 6. Bradley Lutz with 6, and Justin Adkins with 6. 3 points in the book for Addison Barnes-Pettit. 2 points for Reese Beaver and Andrew Bowman, and 1 point. Oh, and Jacoby Miller also had 2. And then 1 point for Carson Miller to round out the scoring for the Pirates. So again, wrapping up the stats here, 77-41, a 36-point loss here tonight to a very strong Brownstown squad. The Pirates, short time to recover. They got to forget this one as South Decatur comes to visit tomorrow night, Doc.
Yep, got to have a short memory.
Yep.
And
that you do.
Just wipe her off and be playing some ball tonight. We'll bring that to you. We'll sign in at about 7:30, and we'll be at home tomorrow night. If you're home, we invite you to come out to Greensburg and sit in the stands and enjoy a hot dog, some popcorn, and watch some Greensburg Pirate basketball. The Pirates took it on the chin here tonight, Gary Bailey.
Yep, they did. Again, one of those games where it means nothing. No potential sectional opponent, no potential postseason opponent, no conference implications. So hopefully you just learn from playing a good squad, and hopefully you get better the night after. Now, last week they had a poor performance and came back in a big way. Maybe we got another one of those tomorrow.
Yep, you can only hope. Yep. Last week Pirates dropped by 4 points to Batesville and just had a big win against South Dearborn. Well, we're trying to see if Coach Busick might come up and have a word with us, and he said he would, but we'll see. It's a long drive back, so if he does show up, Gary, we'll make it short and sweet.
Yep. Doc, between the two Brownstown teams, JV and varsity,
here we go.
34 three-point baskets tonight.
Wow. How many does the JV have?
19.
Wow.
19 three-pointers in that JV game, 15 here for the varsity Braves. So that's an average of 17 per big.
Yeah, and they took good three-pointers. I mean, they worked the ball inside out, worked around the perimeter, and the three-pointers they took were good shots. So, good shot selection. Gary, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm already cold. That's what I have to
You stepped outside yet.
I know.
You have to wear a man's coat instead of this boy jacket here.
Well, I didn't.
Right, Morgan?
Yeah, this jacket is good up until about 40 degrees, and then it's not much help.
Gotcha.
So I wasn't very intelligent tonight. That's par for the course, though.
Morgan, should we get Gary maybe go to Goodwill and get Gary a man's coat?
I've got plenty of coats.
I feel like we should just get him a Snuggie to layer.
Okay, that would be good look.
Make it a battery-powered Snuggie.
We got you.
And I'll be happy.
Pirate blue Snuggie right there.
Yeah, with Pirate Pete right on the front.
Yeah.
With the dagger in his mouth.
Yes.
The only way, right?
There are 3, unless Pirate Pete is in the gym, like the actual mascot, there are 3 different pirate logos in the Greensburg gym.
Is that right?
Yes.
I
counted one day.
And we talked about this a few years back to try to get uniform, and it's never happened.
Well, they've had I know the Pirate Pete that's underneath the gondola, the scoring gondola, has his dagger in the mouth.
He does.
Yeah.
Most of them, the ones on the floor don't have the dagger. That one has the dagger, and the ones on the walls have like a different hat or something.
Okay. Well, we need to take this before the school board. This is important. This is important.
Extremely.
Doc, I got to say again, we have a listener in Philadelphia, right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania here tonight. I don't know what the weather's doing there, but glad to have you. Cheryl Smith, we taught together. Well, I didn't teach at that time, but she taught at the high school for a few years, and we tag teamed to coach a couple of tennis seasons there in high school. We've kept somewhat in touch.
Well, I'm going to find out right now.
Not as good as I should.
Siri, what is the temperature in Philadelphia? Wait a minute.
We're going to find out here.
All right, Siri, what is the temperature in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? We'll find out. It's 24 degrees.
Balmy.
That's a heat wave.
Balmy.
Man.
What is it here? About 15, I think, now. Oh, it's down to 11.
Yep, and falling.
Down to 11. It's going to be minus in the negative numbers. I don't think tomorrow morning, but Sunday morning it will be.
That's right. Well, Gary, I think the coach should we just call it off? What do you think?
I think so. It's cold. Let's hit the road.
It's cold. Coach has got a long road back. We'll be with them tomorrow night. Again, Brownstown Central here wins at home, wins big, 77-41 over the Greensburg Pirates. Hey, we appreciate all you listening right here. You can listen to us, as always, on AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTRE Radio, YouTube Live, YouTube Archive. Thanks to all our sponsors. The views expressed by these announcers, not necessarily the views held by WTRE ownership and management.
But they should be.
WTRE is locally owned and operated by Sandy Bittiger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey and Morgan Schofield here. And thanks for listening, everyone. And Gary, tell them all good night.
Good night, everybody.